What's poppin'? It's your boy Moses, aka Nomo. Welcome to the Lit On It Podcast. I got two very special guests in the building. I got the Lil Brown Boys.
What's up, my boy?
What the fuck is up, brah?
Thanks for having us, dog. Hell yeah.
Nah, hell yeah.
We
Welcome.
here.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
I'm dying
This was all here.
slowly. But yeah, the Lil Brown Boys, right here.
That's right. Welcome to Southgate, my boys.
Thank you, dog. We're the neighbors right here.
Yeah, coming all the way from Linwood. You know what I'm
All the
saying?
way from
Yeah,
there.
like that long ass drive, 5 minutes.
I'm always curious, like, you know, being from the Southeast. I love Southeast LA. Linwood, Southgate, HB, Bell, you know, all these little cities around here. What do Linwood people, honestly, tell me the truth, just because it's my show, whatever, I don't give a fuck. What do Linwood people think about Southgate?
Southgate got pretty girls. Pretty girls.
Like if you get like, if you're partying with like a bunch of pretty girls, you're like, oh, Southgate.
Yeah. Bunch of barbershops on Tweety. Fucking
A lot of Hellcats.
Wing House.
Hell yeah.
Hops and Barley.
Fucking
Southgate is pretty lit, bro.
Southgate,
Okay.
like Southgate
I fuck
is
with Southgate.
Southgate is fucking lit. Like and like the kids are crazy too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Southgate skate park.
Oh yeah, yup.
The fucking
that park
park.
is lit.
Yeah, dog.
Did you guys know, me being a Southgate resident, I know, but like, did you guys know that they put $3 million into that park? Did you see when it got like a revamp?
I didn't even
Southgate
see
park?
that.
Yeah, like they have a new gazebo. All the restrooms are new. They have like little dirt roads. Both of the swing sets are brand new. The
Hell
basketball
nah,
courts are
bro.
new. You guys
I
didn't even
I
know
haven't
this?
seen that.
You take a walk around the park. And
I run the
Oh,
park. I
hell
run
yeah.
the park like
Because
constantly.
you gotta go in the park.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you have to go.
You probably just go
This
around.
fool
it. Most
swears
people-
I'd be like, "What'd you do yesterday?" He'd be like, "Oh, I worked out. I went to go run." Like, "What'd you run?" He says Southgate Park. But what he really does is just runs to Southgate Park and runs back. Like, he doesn't run the park, bro.
Hey, that's a big lap, bro. I can't do it. That one lap is 1.25 miles.
Yeah.
That's 5 laps. in a
Yeah, I
regular
could
shit.
do
Yeah.
that shit
I can't do
easy.
that
It's dope. It's
Easy.
dope.
Easy money.
Yeah. Long story short, we fuck with Southgate, dog.
Yeah.
Southgate
Yeah.
is my favorite neighboring city. Compton's cool, but I hardly ever go over there. Downey, I'm not even gonna say nothing
Yeah,
because you probably got Downey homies.
I know some people from Downey, but I be clowning Downey. Downey's that one city from Southeast gets like clowned on the most. He's that
Yeah.
one little homie, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That his parents buy him everything. He always has a new system.
Yeah.
He always has a new video games.
Yeah.
And they're like, look at this little rich ass fool.
Yeah, always trying to kick it his shit. Like, nah, not right now, dog.
Like he's in high school with a brand new car. And we
Yeah,
all got fucking
yeah.
Hondas.
Yeah, shit, we have skateboards, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like how'd you
This
get here,
fool.
fool? I fucking rode, my boy.
Yeah, this fool.
Yeah, dog. Linwood is fucking dope, and I fuck with Southgate because of like the spots to eat. You know what I mean? Like the alitas. What is it called? Fucking
Wing house. Yup.
It's
And
legendary. And then me, I
They got
never
that.
go there, bro.
No.
they got
Why?
they got the
Tell me why.
highlights, too.
Because it's like a high school reunion. And Hops and
I
Barley
get you.
is like a high school reunion.
I feel
Yeah, I
you
feel you.
100.
So like, unless I'm like super bored and out of it, got nothing to do, I want to get out the house, then I know I could just pull up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's
yeah.
not one of those every weekend.
I
shits.
feel that high school reunion shit, dog. Miss me with that shit, dog. Fuck that.
No
dog.
offense,
down.
you know, I fuck with my
I'm
people,
down.
but sometimes I'm just not in the energy. I don't
I
have
feel
the
you,
energy.
dog. I
feel
feel
me?
you. Don't look at me.
I'm down.
Don't look at me, dog. I didn't come here for you. I
Chillin'
came
or
here
what?
to, yeah. There you
Chillin'
go.
or what,
Yeah.
fool?
What's up, fool? How you been, fool? You know, fool, with my lady, fool, working graveyard and shit, fool. You know,
FedEx, you know, dog. I'm at FedEx.
that's the whole story when you meet people from high school, dog. Yeah, fool, you know, fool, just chilling, dog. You
There's
know?
never anything dope. Like,
Yeah.
oh, really, fool?
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
pretend like, damn, fool, that's dope.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
fool, I'll catch you later, dog.
Yeah.
Sit over here 5 feet from you and ignore you for the rest of
Exactly.
the night.
Yeah, and then if
Yeah.
it is something dope, like you're like, man, fuck
Like,
that, fool,
awkward,
dog.
awkward as eye locks too. Like just like
Yeah.
Or like when you have the opportunity to say what's up and then you guys both freeze and you don't, so the rest of the night you're just like, is that
Yeah,
him? Is that him?
yeah, dog. Fuck
or
that
then you
shit,
go get
dog.
a drink and then you bump into him.
Fuck
and like,
that, bro.
yeah, bro.
Hey, what's up, fool?
Do you guys have this? Like, I have this thing where I remember faces, like a
Not
lot,
names.
and not names, but like I remember faces, and I always feel like I'm weird because I remember your face, and I know for a fact you don't remember me. Like, you don't remember my face either. Like, I could be like, damn, I remember I seen that fool years ago at a fucking meeting or something, right? And then years later, you bump into them, and you're like, oh, I remember that fool, but I know for a fact they don't remember me.
Bro, that happened to me with a girl. So I was working at this insurance company, and I was already there, and she was a new girl. She was bomb, bro. Everybody was trying to get at her, but I never got at her. And then somehow, some way, like I ran into her on Instagram or Snapchat, and I asked her out, and we went to go have dinner with. And the whole time I'm like, all right, one of these seconds she's gonna be like, hey, I remember you from like, how you been ever since then? She didn't even bring it up once. So I'm like, this bitch doesn't remember me, dog.
Yeah. You can't even be like, hey, you remember me? Like that's so weird. Dog.
Now
Fuck that.
I'm gonna look like a stalker. So even though we had a good time and it was everything, I'm like, all right, I'm not going out here no more because she don't remember me. This just feels wrong.
I get you. Damn.
Free dinner.
That's fucking dope, dog. Even though she don't remember you, dog, that's fucking dope.
That's like an easy out, bro. Like I wish females don't fucking remember me, dog.
How'd you ask her out? I have problems asking people out. I mean, now I'm taking and shit, but like back then, I don't know. It was weird.
I'm really good at like asking out and going out, but like following through at the end, that's where I fuck up. I'm really good at opening the door. You feel me?
I feel you, but not closing it.
Well, I can close the door if you know what I mean, but I can't keep it going. I lose interest so fast.
Yeah, you close the door, that's it. Like,
If I saw that you can open a bottle with anything, here, open my bottle, yeah?
You're
one of those guys, huh?
I got you.
You can open a bottle with a fucking
a
pen cap.
I don't know. If people want to know why I'm so low energy, it's because I've been partying for like 3 days because the Lil Brown Boys party hard.
This was on a bender right now.
Yeah, we party fucking hard.
And he still showed up. That's right.
Still showed up, and I'm a fucking rock star, dog.
Appreciate that.
I was telling him earlier that he's a rock star, but just the rock part.
The star is.
He needs to turn on the star. You know what I mean?
The star is not there yet.
You're acting like a rock right now.
It's a trip. Wait, I don't want to kill it, but it's a trip. Like watching these fools on YouTube. I'm watching these fools on YouTube or TikTok, whatever, and they'll talk. They're talking their own shit, and I'm dying, bro. I'm dying from your shit. This was the way this fool laughs. This fool has a crazy laugh way. And now to have people right here and I'm laughing, like it's fucking crazy, dog.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it, dog. You know, like we just been grinding this YouTube thing, this podcast thing, and it's cool to have people like you to like invite us over and want to fuck with us. You know, like we're so fucking used to always being in our own little bubble, and sometimes we have guests. But it's I don't want to say it's paying off, but like it's something, you know?
It's a trip how like I'll post something about my page or whatever, and the first day it'll be trash. And then like a month later, it'll do good. And I'll post a video right away, and then the first month is trash, and then 2 years later, all of a sudden the algorithm picks it up and it does great, you know? Like it's such a weird thing being a YouTube social media person that creates content because you want to drop it and you think it's gonna go viral.
Right.
It usually never does, you know.
Yeah, that whole fucking algorithm shit is crazy.
Figure it out.
The other day I was thinking, I'm gonna just Google how to algorithm. I think you'll run through some sources and figure some shit out. Like I was telling you about the red cups and the brew and the bad words and I don't fucking know. These are just theories.
Yeah. And who knows? You could be right. You could be 100% right, or it could just be all.
Who's the main head of YouTube, dog? I want to talk to that guy, and I just want to tell him 2 words. F you. Shit, dog. Like,
as far as your podcast, like, how'd you guys get started? What made you guys want to do podcasts and shit?
Do you want me to tell a story? Or you want to tell a story?
You tell a story.
I'll tell a story then.
Yeah, tell a story.
All right, so me and Frankie, dog, we're homies from back in the day, probably 9th grade. We have probably, I don't know how many years that is already. But we've been homies forever, and in high school, we used to always bag on each other. Not just me and him, but all our friend group. At least 13 fools just bagging, like just talking shit. Yeah, 13, but at the end of everything, it was like only 9 homies that stayed that could handle the...
4 fools that corded out.
They just never kicked it no more.
Yeah, like
because they couldn't hang with the shit talking.
The roast.
Yeah, the roast. So after that, after high school, after everything, me and Frankie, we ended up working together. And we still do. And at work, we would have these conversations about anything random, current events, anything. And we would have like crazy conversations. We'd trip out on the shit that we were saying, like crazy shit we were talking. And we'd be like, bro, our homies would appreciate if they were hearing this, you know? So we're like, what if we just record it like and then like share it to people? I think people would trip out on the way we talk to each other and about things. So sure enough, we got a laptop and two microphones and just USB plugged it in and no camera, no nothing. We no setup, no studio, no nothing. We just sit down and like, talk shit. And sure enough, we did that for a while, but we wouldn't do it consistently. We would just do it every couple months, just like whenever we felt like it. Until probably like a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, we were like, let's really do this.
I cried. I got on my knee and I was like, please, fool. Please, dog. I'm trying to become a fucking rock star.
And right now you're the rock. You're
And
almost a
I'm
star.
fucking hurting, dog. My hair is so bad.
Yes.
Halfway there, my boy.
So we ended up getting a camera, but the camera only recorded up to 30 minutes.
That's what my shit does.
So
My shit cuts off. I gotta do it. I gotta start it.
you
Yeah,
gotta start it again. And then we were in my garage. I was one day in my garage stoned, and I was like, damn, this backdrop would be dope with like the lawnmowers and the toolbox and the weed whacker, like the random shit. Like
So the original setup was your garage.
the garage,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get me pumped, bro. You get me fucking pumped, dog. I remember those days, bro.
Yeah, I was like, this is dope. It plays to our characters. Like, we're Mexican, Lil Brown Boys. We fucking work. We know what it's like
to errands and shit.
So I was like, this garage backdrop works. Just set up the cam. We did that for a minute. Then summer came, got way too hot to be in the fucking garage.
Yeah.
And then we moved into the new studio. And then little by little, dog, we just committed to fucking recording every week, and fucking. And then little by little, dog, everything in God's timing, you know? Like, we upgraded mics. We fucking upgraded our system.
The lit outlet, dog. It's fucking lit right here, dog.
He's trying to let it out.
You came like true to my brand right now. Fool.
Yeah. He's-
fucking
it's
lit
the
outlet.
lit outlet, bro.
Oh, my bad, G. You were saying? You were
And
saying?
then, yeah, in God's timing, bro, we started adding shit to the wall and like everything. And then I guess
That's one of the dope things. How like if you see an old episode, it's like the toolbox and the wall, and then little by little the wall starts getting filled up.
Yeah.
And I got inspiration from you guys too. I went to a swap meet, got these two
Hell
pictures.
yeah, dog.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna start doing that shit too.
Yeah.
The
Little
swap
by
meet is
little.
a fucking sacred place,
yeah,
dog.
that's like
Swap meet you guys spoke with.
Paramount.
that's where I grew up at.
I like Santa Fe.
I grew up right there.
Santa Fe is a little
I
gangster.
mean, you're
man.
trying to get faded.
Yeah.
You might get down. You might find a bitch.
Right,
Who
right,
knows? You might
yeah.
find a bitch who likes to get down.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right there. If you lowball the vendors, they'd square up.
Yeah, like in Paramount.
What you say?
There's a booth.
I said 3 for 5, dog.
What's up, homie?
There's
Run
a
that
booth where
bitch.
It's called Run My Face.
Imagine, hey, you're onto something, dog. Fuck therapy.
Hey, you put on the gloves and the helmet. Like, all right, fuck it, run my face. Everyone, 13 seconds. Count. 1,
Yup.
2, 3.
Yup, that's not a bad idea for fools
Just
that
get
are.
fucked up by somebody who knows how to box.
Yeah, you think you're going through shit, dog?
Yeah. fuck
Go
around.
to the what you call it? The
Hey, go to the booth next to the where they sell the beer, fool.
yeah,
Ask for
dog.
the homie memo.
Run my fade.
Run my
Don't
fade.
call out any Asian food because those foods are low key like those foods are savages, bro.
Said, yo, they eat bats and dogs and cats.
No, not even that. Like
They'll probably eat.
they fuck around with like fanny packs. Like you don't know what the fuck they got in a fanny pack. At the swap meet, the foods that be like pasale. They don't say shit. They just say pasale.
That's all they know.
Yeah, and then
$5,
like
$5.
yeah, and $5. Like you get like a fucking 24 rolls of toilet paper. Dog, the swap meet is like the original Costco for like
Yeah, the Swami's like our
In
church.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yup.
what the fuck?
Hell yeah! Shout out to the Swami, dog. One time, all the Swamis out there.
You want to see some crazy shit? Go to Santa Fe Swap Meet on Friday night and make sure a dope ass band is playing. Like, well, they're not the real bands; they're the cover bands.
Yeah.
But you got to go to like Maná, Red Hot Chili Peppers, something that everybody knows.
Yeah.
You'll trip out
La Sonora Dinamita or some shit. They got
Something
bands.
crazy.
They got live music there.
every Friday. Actually, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's on me. We gotta pull up.
They did a new stage. It used to be a shitty stage. They fixed it all up. They got chairs now. And it's dope.
Like Southgate Park.
Yeah, like a big gazebo.
Yeah.
$3 million fucking
$1 million, not three.
Yeah. But yeah, dog, fucking, that's how we started podcasting, dog. Just talking shit to each other. We
Yeah.
still do that. Because that's kind of like how we are in real life, you know? Just, we're like, you know what? Like, this whole PC, politically correct, woke stuff, like, it's cool, I guess. But, like, we
It's
just,
not Mexican, bro. Let's be honest. It's not
Yeah.
our culture to like
Yeah,
care
right.
what the other person's feelings are. In Mexican culture, it's more important to let it out and tell you
Yeah.
straight up and be honest. Like I owe
Yeah.
you honesty.
Tienes-
Keep it
tienes
real
a-
with you.
Yeah.
Tienes ojos de fucking rana, way. Like, you know what I mean? That type of shit. Or like,
yeah, I want you to
or
cuss me
tienes-
out if I'm fucking up.
Hey, bro, let's be honest. Like your sister's a slut. Way, let me hit it.
Let me-
Like,
hey.
don't get mad.
Yeah,
Don't
that
get
type
mad.
of shit,
I'm
yeah.
telling you
Yeah.
before I did it.
That's what
Imagine I
Too
did it
Short
after.
said. That's what Too Short said. I probably fucked your cousin or some shit like that.
Like that's Mexican
Her
culture.
two sisters.
Yeah, that PC shit, you can miss me with that shit.
Facts.
Bro.
Fuck all that
Yeah,
shit.
so we just have a lot of fun, you know, just fucking talk shit. And then, honestly, bro, I know there's people out there that hate us, but at a certain point, it becomes undeniable. You know, like, we put in the actual work, and
gonna cry. We'll make him cry.
He always cries when I get serious like this. He cries, bro.
It's too much for him. He gets anxiety. Huh?
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too, bro. Sometimes I can't take it.
hard,
bro.
I work so
You know what I
fucking
mean?
hard. He's like, I'm tired of changing tires.
So like, and let me. I'm gonna keep it serious, dog. Like,
Go ahead,
Like, no
cut.
shit.
I'm not even gonna say I got haters, dog. I ain't shit. You know what I mean? But I know there's people that cast bad vibes onto us because of
Yeah.
what we're doing, right?
Right.
And that's what fuels me to go there every week and talk my shit. Even though I'm just kidding most of the time, you know, I'm just saying shit.
Yeah, me too. Especially with the high school reunion shit. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
running into people from high school and shit. Like that's
Yeah.
just cool. It's just a cool thing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking high school.
No,
reunion,
but I
bro.
actually feel
Chilling
like
or
that.
what?
This fool does. I'm
Nah.
just kidding, dog. I love
Chilling
all
or
you,
what?
No, I love them
Thank you for
too.
everyone who repost my shit.
Chilling or what, fool? Oh yeah, fool. Damn, sometimes, damn shit, oh shit. Shut up.
Serio, fool, like, what's
Hey,
up,
this one needs to
dog?
make a shirt. Chilling or what? fool?
Yeah, that's look. If you see somebody from high school at a place, this is how the conversation should go. Oh shit, what's up, dog? All right, you out? All right, fucking the leg.
That's it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Or like, hey fool, what's up? How you been? Good. All right, fool. Hey, I gotta go. I'm with my lady, dog.
Yeah,
Peace out, fool.
that's how you cut it short.
Excuse. You
The-
get out of there.
the-
'Cause
there's-
you let that awkward 5-second shit happen. You're like, you'll think about it for the rest of the day.
and then you try to make stupid ass conversation like, oh, the weather,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Like,
for your fucking
fuck
mom.
that.
Your mom.
There's an art to terminating conversations.
Yep.
There's an art to that shit. And right now, I'm kind of like,
You know these things that you're talking about? Because I've been a salesman. I've been at a sales job since I was 18, 19.
Oh,
You can
And-
tell.
And I used to fucking slang weed and sell candy in high school. So I've always had that like slangy shit. And when I know someone's not gonna buy, I know how to get the fuck out of there.
yeah.
And then when someone is gonna buy, like I have to invest my time in the sale. I know how to keep it in there.
Right.
And there's a fucking, it's an art to it, bro.
Yeah.
And it's a trip because you have to like, in order to find these videos that tell you like the secrets, you have to go through all these gay ass motivational videos.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you wake up in the morning and everyone's still asleep, that just knows you're a fucking lion.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
eat your supper. You
Yeah.
gotta eat. You know, like you
When
gotta
he
get all
eats
these
the
black
fucking
videos.
chicken sandwich, you gotta eat your berries and your almonds.
But like in that 5-minute video, there's like 2 seconds of like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
this little thing. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, hell
Talking
yeah.
with your hands and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they're saying that about Pete Davidson. You know who Pete Davidson is, right?
Yeah.
You know, they're saying that the reason why he gets all these bitches is because think about it. He's ugly. He's raccoon. He's skinny. He's like awkward. But the way he talks, he's like, yeah. So he has a rhythm, an interrupting rhythm of when he talks. That it doesn't like if you talk like this all the time, that's
Right.
super boring. But he's like, yeah. So when I went to the store, and then I went to, and then everyone's like,
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah.
tell me more.
It's fucking hypnotizing.
So
and
he
shit.
has this rhythm of how he talks. And it's part of the sales tactics.
That's fucking
too.
interesting, bro. Because I always thought about that too, and I would wonder why he would conquer these women, right? That might sound whatever, but I thought it was just because he was funny, you know, like, oh, this fool makes
Well,
girls
it's
laugh.
funny,
Huh?
entertainment. Girls like
But,
entertainment.
but
it's
that
the
rhythm, I like
Pay
that.
attention next time you
It's
hear him talk.
hypnotizing, dog.
Like he'll go really high and then come
fucking
back down and go up.
fat,
Real
bro.
high.
yeah, you don't get a chance to think, oh, this fool's ugly.
And
And
then,
then he
like-
hits you with the, oh yeah,
Yeah, like you ignore the fucking butthole
yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, like me, for example. Like I'm funny as fuck, and like people forget that I'm 5'4".
You're 5'4", what?
Yeah,
5'4", G?
5'4" cut.
You're like Rey Mysterio without the mask.
Shit, I'm fucking Joe Rogan in this bitch, dog.
That was 5'4"?
I think so.
Yeah, Joe
That fool
Rogan's
eats
short.
babies and shit. That's why he's so strong.
Yeah, full, adrenaline.
I
what
just
is
killed
it
this
called?
whole conversation real quick.
Yeah, full thanks.
I fucking love
You're
it.
like
dog.
the homie from high school, dog.
Chilling or what, fool? Like everyone's having a good time, everyone's having like a vibe, and then what's up?
That fool that two fools are talking and then he comes out of nowhere and fucking runs V-lines to the conversation.
Yup.
What's up, mother? Like, bro, we were just talking.
Yeah, we
like,
were just
Yeah.
about to like make a fucking deal real quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I watch YouTube, bro. Sales pitches. You know what I mean?
What podcast do you guys watch? Oh, not only podcasts, like music wise, like what do you guys like and shit?
I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. I like the episodes he does with other comedians.
You still watch him even though he went to Spotify? You have Spotify?
Yeah, I have Spotify.
Ever since he went to Spotify, I only watch like the little clips.
Oh,
he
the
has
clips
left.
on
I don't have
YouTube.
Spotify.
Yeah, I'm baller, dog.
I like his
fucking
podcast
Spotify.
when he's with other comedians.
Yeah,
And
it's the best ones.
and if he has like a smart person, it has to be something that I'm interested in.
You
Like
only watch a certain part of it.
like Lex Friedman, he's a mathematician from MIT. I started listening to his podcast, and his podcast is more serious, more educational. And I fuck with that shit because sometimes I feel like I'm listening to too much bullshit, too much crap, that I need to fucking listen to some smart shit.
It stimulates a different part of your brain.
Yeah.
That's why
and I
I'm
could-
me, bro, because I always listen to this bullshit.
I know.
And this fool tells me all the time, like, you're disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be listening to a podcast, YouTube, and on the
And
laptop,
on TikTok.
on TikTok, and on TikTok.
Like
I can do
seven,
2, but not 3.
seven stimulants, bro. And then he's like, "Why does my head hurt, fool? Like, why do I hear voices?" I'm like, "Fool,
and he'll tell me shit
That's
like,
2
you're,
different things.
you're disgusting, bro.
look at you, dog." He's like,
I'm
"Whoa."
goloso.
He's like,
Tú
"Whoa,
eres
fool."
goloso, goloso.
Hey, but low-key, I'm kind of like that too, because like I'll be watching right here, right? I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed already. And then before I go to bed, I'll turn on a YouTube video and let it play on my phone. And I'm all like, damn, bro, I can't even be in the silence. It's like silence for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I have to go
yeah.
to sleep with the TV on, my phone on. Like, I can't go to
that's
sleep with my own
interesting.
thoughts.
That's interesting.
That shit bothers me, way.
Yeah.
Too much quiet.
But yeah, taking it back to the question that you had about podcast, the one I listened to the most, probably my favorite, and the one that inspired me and motivated me to like do this shit with this fool, is probably Andrew Schultz, Flagrant 2, with Akash Sheen. That podcast is probably my favorite because of the way they talk and the way they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And taken a lot of things I've seen there and translated it to Frankie. Like, hey, we should probably do something similar to them, like the way they do it. Like, if you look at our studio, like it's not the same, but it has its similarities. It's inspired by Flagrant 2. Shout out to them.
Nah.
But
It was like, nah, it's not inspired by
Not my shit.
but
well, there's no way that one knows who fucking Chapulín Colorado
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Shit like that.
That's where they're lacking. And
Flavor. They got no
Yeah,
flavor.
like
Exactly.
fucking history, bro.
Yeah,
some pizzazz, you know what I mean?
and something that you were talking about, like the community and people on TV need to look like us, bro. That's another like factor that we both have. That I listen to all these podcasts and this is all these white people.
White, black, anything except Mexicans.
There's no Mexican podcast I could listen to where I'm like, oh shit, I relate 100%. You know, so I'm like, that's a lane that we could fill. You know, at least for us. You know, talking about Mexican shit, and our podcast is not just Mexican shit. You know,
Honestly, bro, some people don't like the term, but we're straight up Mexican American. Like,
Yeah.
the reason why me and my dad don't get along, especially back in the day. Now I love corridos and Spanish music, but back in the day, my dad used to talk shit about listening to Power 106 on the radio. He goes, take those fucking perros ladrando off the fucking radio, put on some fucking que buena and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that, dad. But my dad's like came over here when he was 12. He's
yeah,
from Mexico.
fuck that, dad.
Fuck that shit, dad. You can't tell me what to do.
I
You're
have-
fucking out of here. Go to your room with no dinner. Fuck you, dad.
Dad, I'm gonna listen to whatever the fuck I want.
But my dad, you know, he's straight Mexican. And then honestly, bro, we're American, but we
Yeah.
have Mexican heritage. So
Yeah,
we grew up
man.
in the pop culture of America, right?
Yeah.
But like, I, you know, obviously I told you, but I hate consuming media or content from people. I'm tired of it. I don't hate the people. I'm just tired of not seeing people that look like us or sound like us on TV or YouTube or whatever.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like to piggyback off what he said, the whole the Lil Brown Boys platform is to highlight our community, highlight like our people, you know, people that are actually doing shit, like that have like something they're moving towards, like a goal or even like a food. It could be clothes, whatever the fuck. Like that's what like to me, the Lil Brown Boys is not just a podcast to make fun of like things. It's a fucking like platform for like it's a real estate. It's a
Century 21.
yeah, it's a real estate for people to come on and like, you know, talk about their successes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And damn, that took a lot of my brain power.
It's because you know what? I think a lot of us assume that there's Mexicans or Mexican Americans, first generation, second generation. We probably assume and think that there's not people out here doing it, but there is people out here doing it and been doing it. The fool that owns a tire shop, the fool that owns this, whatever. But it just, they don't have nowhere to go to like, you know, stick their chest up and be like, hey, I've been doing this for 10, 20 years.
Right.
Or I want to start this business. So I feel the same way as far as like having a platform and people to come on. Like, bro, I'll have anybody that's from the Southeast LA area. It could be Downey, Southgate, Linwood, HP, Bell, Maywood. All of these little cities over here. If they want to come on the show, bro, it's automatic for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this part of LA is overlooked. Every time you go to Nobu or to a fucking club or you have a fucking finance waitress or the guys in the kitchen or the guy who does your valet, those people live in this area.
Yeah.
Like, we make the city go round.
Right.
And then, you know, it's time for us to kind of like step up and be like, all right, we're done being your fucking little bitches. Like, we're about it.
Yeah,
You feel
this
me?
is the real LA.
This is the real LA. Hey, if you look at the map of LA County, bro, and you put your finger in the middle, we're the middle. This is
dog.
really central
Yeah.
LA.
This is LA, bro.
Not,
right here.
Downtown LA is not the
Newsflash!
This is the real LA, my boy.
Serio.
I don't know what to say.
No, that's on God, bro. Like we live here, we kick it here, we congregate
dog.
here, we
Bionicos.
assemble here, We hardly ever go to like downtown or West Hollywood or Santa Monica.
Venice
Fuck
Beach.
that, bro.
The beach in general, dog. I'm
got
not
me
a big
fucked
beach
up.
guy, to be honest.
Hold
with
on,
you.
before we move on, bro, I want to say something right now. Like everything we've done, like the photo shoots, the skits and all that stuff, has been done here in like the local area. You know, like our photo shoot, like to announce that we were finally on Spotify and all that stuff, was here in Larios Tires, right here on Firestone. You know,
All right,
and
by Jack in the Box.
yeah, and like I'm just really proud of that because like I put a lot of work into it.
Bro, you're gonna make me cry.
We fucking welcome back to the Llorones podcast.
Tragos Amargos part.
Yeah,
I'm just really I work hard.
yeah, dog.
Nah,
But yeah,
I'm done
honestly,
with that shit.
my podcast, and I can tell by you guys with the vibe, is like we're on the same shit. We're just trying to big up our people. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel that.
And
Now-
talk some shit, dog. Just have fun, like.
Look, I want to give some shout outs to the Latino Happy Hour, 500 Days of Dick podcast. I know that shit is intense. It's like
Wow.
Euphoria
I
people.
just started watching that show.
Yeah, and then who else? Fucking I don't know. I
Ooh,
forgot.
shout out to the Lil Brown Boys on Instagram. Check out our reels. Go to YouTube. You already know.
Shout out to the Lit Outlet podcast. You feel me? Check me out on fucking. If you're watching this, because you're already on my shit, but just let you know. Anyways, go back.
Yeah, dog, we coming through with the shameless plugs, dog.
Fuck it.
You know what I mean?
Man, there's a fucking podcast I want to talk about. Whatever. Sorry,
This
dude.
guy.
What? I'm chilling,
I'm
bro.
having fun,
I'm
dog.
fucking chilling. I'm on
I
the
fuck
floor,
with
Hey,
bro.
let's get into some more questions.
Let's
What
do it.
high school do you guys go to?
Fireball.
Oh, my lady went there.
Ivy
Crazy.
League, homie. I'm smart.
We were the second graduating class of 2010. Marco Antonio, stand up.
Before Fireball, it was just Linwood High, no?
It was no. Oh yeah.
And some fools will come to Southgate
Yeah.
or
Southeast.
Southeast.
Or if they were good at sports, they'll get
Southeast.
scouted by Downey.
You get stabbed at Southeast.
When I was in 10th grade, that's the first year Southeast started. So think about it, fool. From elementary to junior high. Look, when I was going to Southgate Middle, not a lot of people know this. It was the most overpopulated, crowded middle school in the country.
Oh,
we
shit.
had 4,000 kids, okay? So I grew up with fucking a shitload of kids. And then we all went to high school, and in 9th grade, it was desmadroso. So we took that shit over. It was hardcore. And then they built Southeast. So half of them went to Southeast, and half of them stayed in Southgate. And I feel like that shit killed my high school fucking, like, it killed the fucking vibe, wait.
I feel you.
All your homies leave.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, it's just
And
whack.
the thing about a new high school is that there's no culture yet.
Yeah.
So like when we were in high school, we didn't give a fuck about the high school. We never went to sporting events. We didn't join any
Dances,
teams.
homecoming.
We were like, fuck that. Like we were freshmen, like fuck sophomores. We were sophomores, like fuck juniors. We were juniors, like fuck seniors,
What is that
dog.
day called? It's senior day, no? Senior day where everyone wears different colors?
Yeah, we're like,
Oh
fuck
my
all you
God.
guys.
It's a gangbang on each
we're
other.
like, fuck football. Fuck baseball. We're
When I was in 8th grade, to add to your point, when I was in middle school, I couldn't wait to be a Southgate Ram baseball player. I was in baseball, like, I want to be part of the Southgate Rams.
yeah.
You know? And then Southeast came on, and it's like, I'm playing against the homies. But then
Yeah.
that was our new rival. Now Southgate was Southeast.
they became rivals right away.
Right away, fool.
Yeah,
Because you're like,
for
man,
sure.
fuck that fool. If we want to
Yeah,
Southeast, man,
yeah,
fuck Southeast.
yeah.
I remember though one time, low key, there was a big rumble. It was us. We had a party crew, and it was us.
Babe stores.
Our party crew, eh?
Party
In 10th
crew.
In 10th
Oh,
grade.
party
Japan.
crew.
Japan set.
Oh,
And that's the story.
hold on. Oh, party crew. Oh,
Anyways,
shit.
the fucking we had a beef with the
Fucking
seniors.
party
Because we were
crew.
getting all the bitches and they weren't. Because our shit was just more live. And we had one homie who was really good at Photoshop. So
Okay.
so we had badass pictures on MySpace.
Yup.
And they didn't.
Yo, with the stars and shit.
Stars
Yeah,
and
yeah.
badass pictures, wait.
Yep.
And we had a rumble
I'm
against the
pissed right now.
seniors. And then we were like, fuck it, fool. Like, they're going to fuck us up. Because the seniors were gang members plus
Yeah.
party crew. And we're just party crew.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
damn, fools are going to kill us, wait.
Fucking Nas and shit.
Yeah, pulled up with a Nas
they're gonna,
tank.
They're gonna shoot us and shank us. Like, we were scared. It's like, fuck it, call Southeast, call the old homies
Oh,
from Southeast. And we had to meet up to do a rumble, and they showed up. With.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was 100 versus 100 rumble.
What
No
the
way,
fuck?
dude.
That's crazy.
Right there by the church, Saint.
Santa Medias?
No, the big church.
The one in front of Super?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
You see, like,
We got down, fool, and then the father came out. And he goes, everyone stop. You stop the fight.
Use the power of God.
And then some fool fucking took out a gun way and he started shooting in the air. Pow, pow,
Like
pow,
it was
pow.
New Year's.
And then from that moment on, it went from party crew, then you had to start gangbanging way.
Yeah, of course.
Guns got involved.
Yeah.
It killed everything, dog. Just because
Yeah.
one fool brought a gun and started shooting in the air.
Yeah,
All right, you fools brought guns. You fools want to
Yeah.
shoot. All right, we'll be back. And
Yeah,
then-
we used to have perreo battles and all of a
That's
sudden. it's
crazy,
fucking
bro.
shooting people.
That
Yeah.
party crew. What was your party crew called?
the Stud Muffins.
Stud Muffins.
Trip out. That was my name on MySpace. Stud Muffin
Stud
44.
Muffin? No way.
Because I was a
dude.
badass freshman baseball player, varsity for all 4 years.
Stud Muffin.
And then the homie goes, hey, fool, we want to take your name and we want to make it a party crew. I'm like, no, dog, that's my name, fool. You can't be, yeah, fool. He was like, I'll be the Muffin Man. And this will be fucking McGruff. And like, he started doing funny names. And I thought it
Yeah.
was so funny. I'm all like, okay, we got to do that.
Fuck it up.
That's
For
fucking
the
funny.
joke, fuck it
And
up.
then it turned into a real thing, wait.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
It's crazy how people like become a
What
part of
the
something
fuck?
and they make it a real thing.
Yeah.
Until this day, fools be like, hey, fool, Stud Muffin?
Stud Muffin. I'll be like, shut the fuck up, dog.
I'm like, you don't know how much that shit ruined my life, dog.
Chilling or what?
What's up, fool? You still in the party crew?
Right here
bro?
at Wing House, dog.
Yeah,
That's
fool. I'm
crazy.
trying to
But I-
reunite.
But I also took advantage of the party crew thing, like selling beer, getting
Yeah, of
cakes,
course. Oh, of
selling
course, yeah.
weed,
Yeah,
taking money
yeah.
at the door, finding venues,
Throwing-
asking the homies' mom, hey, let me borrow your backyard for a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll clean up for you after.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of like a business.
It is a
Le
business.
doy
Like
100 dólares.
selling goods, you know, charging at the door, all that shit. Motherfuckers made money back
Yeah,
in the
like
day.
thousands of dollars.
I miss those days, bro.
Bro, I
Like,
used to be that guy like, hey, let's go to Jack in the Box. Nah, fool, don't got money. I'm like,
don't trip, I
don't
got
trip.
you.
Tacos for everybody.
I got this Nas money right here.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember like in Jack in the Box, I fucking did lean for the first time.
Promethazine?
Yeah, bro, I was leaning hard at fucking Jack in the Box.
Okay, well, I never done lean, but like you take a shot or you take a drink and all you feel it automatically, or it starts hitting you slowly.
It hits
Nah.
you slowly, bro.
It hits you slowly,
You
bro.
start getting sleepy.
You start like
Like,
I
I don't know. I'll do some lean right now. Where it
shit,
at?
what's up, dog?
It's not like weed.
Nah, not like weed.
Weed
Nah, it
makes you,
takes
like,
longer.
Happy.
Yeah, like yeah.
I should have smoked the
Why
blunt
why
before
the
this.
fuck did I
dog.
even talk about that?
Hey, you know what? It's one of my pet peeves.
What?
When someone comes on a podcast high.
Yeah?
Because I interview a lot of rappers and shit.
Okay.
And low key, if you're a rapper and you want to have a good interview, do not come high. You come drunk. You come
Alright,
fucking
alright,
on a sick one.
alright,
You're good.
alright.
But if I ask you a question like, "Hey fool, like where'd you come?" Like,
Yeah.
from-
I feel you.
I'm from Linwood.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
Like your brain can't go to that next level. You
Right. See, the only reason I don't smoke before podcasts is because I get like a speech impediment. I know what I want to say, but it just doesn't come out, or like I'll start tripping
bro.
over my words or some shit. But when I'm stoned, my brain goes like other places.
Yeah,
and I like to share that shit. Like when I think about weird shit, like I want to see what you
hate
think
it.
about it. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like having a conversation when one person's on mushrooms and one's not. It's just you can't
Yeah.
connect. You feel me?
True.
It's hard.
That's true. You can't
I
connect.
think having a beer is perfect, but you know some people like I don't like beer. Fool, I'm gonna smoke a blunt before. I'm like, all right, dog.
Do you
Your interview's
think-
gonna suck.
Yeah.
The whole interview, I'm all like, hey fool, so what's up? They're like, yeah. So,
Yeah, dog.
I got a question. Can I use the restroom?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, fool.
I have to
You
fucking
can't,
While,
dog.
while this fool goes to the restroom real
You
quick.
can't, fool.
What is have you ever been to Mexico?
Yes, sir.
All right. What part of Mexico are your parents from?
My parents are from Michoacan,
Both of them?
both of them.
And what parts of Mexico have you been to?
My mom is from Uruapa. My dad's from Purépero. I've been there.
Urapa,
both of
that
them.
word sounds familiar because they have these like food stands or where they make hamburgers with weenies chopped up.
Yup.
Why do they call it that? What's the story behind that?
I don't even know what the story is, but those shits are fire. They
look
make
fire.
they're like tortas, but they're hamburgers, and they just add shit. They're just like, hey, this works, bro. It's like when you're stoned and you have the munchies, and you're like, hey, a fucking weenie on this shit will be fire, dog. And proven case in point, you know, like that shit is fire, dog. And they're out there like 10, 11 in the night. Like after a long day, you're like, hey, the lady's selling hamburguesas. Like, you want one? Like, hell yeah. And then they have my favorite is las papas francesas.
What is that? Oh,
French fries?
Yeah.
But like with weenies in it.
Okay.
And then ketchup and mayonnaise, bro. That shit is so fire, dog. That shit is so fire.
So when you go to Mexico, what do you do out there?
I mostly kick it with my cousins and shit. See my grandma. I only have one grandma. Fucking not a lot of crazy. I've been to the beaches like Ixtapa and shit like that, Acapulco, just like for like a little quick vacation. But mostly just kick it with family, bro. See what's up with my cousins and shit, you know?
So when you go to Mexico, most of the time you go with family. But have you gone to like a vacation resort type shit?
I have, but just it's mostly family, bro. Like if I do go to the beach with the fam, it's with the fam, you know.
And you fools fly or drive?
We used to drive, bro.
Me
We
too,
used to
back in the day.
drive, but like the last times I went, I flew because Uruapan has an airport now. But before it didn't have an airport, we used to buzz that 3-day mission back in the day.
Bro, one time we busted a mission. I was 7 years old. We went to fucking from LA to Nayarit. First went to Zacatecas, then Nayarit, Guadalajara, then Nayarit. It took us like 7 days to get to like Zacatecas.
Yeah, dog.
We were in a caravan, like 6 families.
Yeah, that's the best, bro.
It was.
Let's go back to those days, bro. Like, fuck all these. Like, those days were sick. For I remember having a CD player playing music that I had written the lyrics down to in a notebook, just so that I could sing along on the way over there, bro. It was so sick. And then, like, you stop at these places to eat.
So beautiful.
It's so fire, dog. Like, the fire is... Roadside food is fire,
The
dog.
Coca-Cola chairs, the Coca-Cola table,
Yes,
the
sir.
Coca-Cola canopy.
Yeah, the lady,
Fire, like,
the lady like not doing shit, and then all of a sudden she's doing all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
like, oh, they got
Like, where'd she
this...
get all this food from?
Yeah, like what the fuck,
Fire,
bro?
dog.
There was a
So
goat right
fire,
here
dog.
somewhere.
What part of Mexico are your parents from?
Acapulco, Guerrero.
Guerrero. And
Yeah.
when you go to Mexico, you only go there. Or you go like everywhere else.
We go out like when I go to Mexico, like we go to Acapulco, but like there's rural like areas like Para de Coyuca.
Little pueblos.
Yeah, the pueblos and shit. Like we like to be like rural. We don't like to kick it in the main city. Like Acapulco is a big city if you think about
He's
it.
a hipster.
Hey, Guerrero is closer to the border, no? Like
No.
closer to us, or is farther than Michoacán?
Acapulco is more south of Michoacán.
Yeah, like super south, like
2
4
hours.
days and shit.
What?
But it's
Like from
central
here.
Mexico, or is northern or southern
I
Mexico?
think it's southern,
south,
no?
it's-
Oh, okay.
It's
The people
fucking-
out there are
it's fucking
purple,
hot.
dog.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. The fucking sun has
It's
no
fire,
chill.
though. It's fire.
It's a desert.
No, it's like
Guerrero is fire, dog. I
Yeah,
fuck with
it's
Guerrero
fucking
heavy.
like it's full of fucking culture, bro. Like
I've done the drive from Uruapan
yeah, food, tell them
to
about
Ixtapa.
my family.
No, not your family, bro. And in Guerrero food, they have like roadside like coconuts and lobsters,
Yeah,
fresh.
Sick.
Like you, nowhere in the world can you buy a coconut and maybe you can, but and a lobster, bro, fresh. Like, wow. Shout out to Mexico one time, dog. On
Serio?
God,
Mexico has everything.
I
Right?
fucking
Yeah,
love
the
Mexico,
coast to
dog.
coast.
fuck yeah. There's no better place.
Best food, best pedas.
Best
beer.
pedas.
Bro, like there's like in Acapulco, there's like a place where there's mar abierto, which is like open sea, like wild sea, and then like right next to it like is a strip of land, and then right next to it is a lagoon. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like you get there and then you ask for like, oh, can I get some fish? And they go fish it in the sea. But if you want like crabs and shit, like they go to the lagoon, and everything's cooked fresh, like right there.
See?
You know what I'm
see?
saying?
You see? What FDA?
Yeah, like
What fucking
Is this FDA approved?
yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that, bro. This is la licencia de Dios and that's it, dog. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You're gonna get sick, but it's gonna be fire.
everybody has combis.
Yeah.
Like fuck out of here. Like get the fuck, bro. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
That's a van, right?
Yeah, like
Little
I'm just
van?
thinking about like all my memories as a kid. Fool.
But yeah, dog. Speaking of, I've been to my favorite place in Mexico is probably Ensenada.
Yeah, I got you.
Fucking love Ensenada to the day I die. Fucking
I was just about to ask you about Baja California.
La
I love
Bufadora.
Baja California, dog. I took a cruise one time to La Bufadora because it was the cheapest one.
Yeah.
I took me, my mom, my son, and the girl I was with at the time. And it was like fucking, thanks. So, here, these are cold.
Oh shit! Hell
Fucking,
yeah!
So I went on a 3-day cruise, the Carnival cruise. That shit was dope, dog.
Hell
and
yeah,
then to
dude.
end it on the 3rd day, you're in Mexico.
Yeah.
And you got these big ass like oysters with ceviche on top, fresh
Fuck
for like
yeah.
$2, 7 for $2.
Fire,
The beers
dog.
are 50 cents.
Shout out to Mexico,
You're like, what
dog.
the fuck? And then at the end, I sent my mom and my son back to the cruise, and I took my girl at the time. We're like, all right, let's go party. So we went to a bar. They're like, all right, what do you guys want? Like, oh, we have an hour before we gotta get back on the cruise. We're like, all right, for $40, we'll give you guys 2 buckets of beers and 20 shots. You're down or what?
yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's that
So for
Mexico
45
shit, yeah.
minutes, we just had to down all these shots, drink all
Yeah.
the beers. Hey, we have too many beers. You give them to the bartender. You give
Yup.
to the guy that gave you the deal.
Hell yeah.
You're just right there pounding
Fire.
it. That shit
Yeah,
was-
shout
that
out
shit
Mexico,
dope.
dog. And people might say like, why don't you go back then? Bitch, if I could, I would. You know what I mean? But this is where I get paid at right here, dog. But
This is where we grew up.
shout out, yeah, this is where we grew up. Fucking Ensenada holds my heart like dearly. You know what I mean? I think my first official peda was in Ensenada, bro.
Oh yeah, talk about Ensenada. You go to like what do they call papas and beer and shit or what?
Nah, I never been to Papas and Beer before.
You see,
But-
weak ass food, you know.
But
what
I've
I'm
been,
saying?
there's a camping site in Ensenada called La Jolla, and my family, we've been there millions of times.
That shit's
You've
fire.
been with your family, not like to go party with the homies.
went one time together.
I went one time with the homies, and I will never do it again.
It really
Yeah.
depends who you go with, dog.
Yeah.
I went with my homies.
I was there.
If you have homies that like caga el palo, it's scary.
No,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was
We're about to
scary
get
because
shot, we're gonna get kidnapped.
Nah,
No,
you went with
it
the
was-
mix of homies,
it
bro.
was the worst because it was the opposite of that. We were just doing like everything.
Boring shit?
No, doing everything, bro. Like, first of all, we showed up there. It was dead.
I don't even want to talk about this story.
And then we ended up getting really drunk. I ended up getting jacked for a backpack that had all my shit in it. It was a bad experience, but the best times was when I
It
went
was his
with my
birthday.
family,
That
bro.
shit was hilarious.
I went to look. Well, we went during the pandemic to go donate like 500 sleeping bags, 1,000 boxes of pizza, clothes to these like
Oh, that's
people who
dope.
came from like El Salvador who got
Yeah,
stuck
yeah,
at
yeah.
the border.
La caravana.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got stuck at the border and they're living under the freeway. So
Yeah.
one time I was on a sick one. And it was like 5 a.m. And I'm all like, I got an idea. We have to go save these people. And then back then I was part of a real estate. I was doing real estate right here in Downey. So I hit up all my rich homies, all my homies who wanted to get in. It's like, hey, we need to go fucking buy every single backpack and fucking sleeping bag from Big Five.
Yeah.
And in 2 weeks, fool, we got a shitload of shit.
I bet.
And then we fucking took like 8 cars down their way. We went down there. We fucking made them all file line. We gave them money. We gave them backpacks,
That's
pizza,
dope.
all little kids. We gave them toys and shit. And then at the end, we're like, all right, now it's time to party.
Last time to party, dog.
So let me go to fucking
Hong Kong and shit.
Puerto Nuevo.
Oh, sick.
yeah.
And we get lobster, fresh lobster. It was my birthday, so I was getting bottles. We're getting fucking stupid faded. And there's nothing like going to Mexico and having a good time, getting drunk, eating lobster. Because if you're like in your home, the motherland, but you just donated all this shit, saw all these people,
Yeah.
they're super happy, and then you're getting faded, bro.
Yeah.
That's a feeling that I can't even describe to you.
That's great.
So then we're all fucking faded, and we're like, all right, let's go home. Like, nah, let's go to fucking downtown TJ.
Yeah.
Let's go
La
to-
Revu.
Let's go to Hong Kong, my boy.
Yeah.
So we're in Hong Kong for like
I'll be down to go right
14
now.
more hours.
Oh, hey. Speaking of that
Eating
place.
Chinese food.
All right.
Oh, you
maybe
feel
maybe
me?
we'll tell you the story on your Patreon, dog.
Oh, look, okay, let's save that story for the future.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm,
All right,
I'm the
let-
corporate.
This is so great. You guys better subscribe to his Patreon.
Subscribe to the
Yeah.
Patreon. You want to hear the story about Hong Kong. If you don't know what Hong Kong is, you're stupid. Trust me, you want to know. You'll figure it out. All right. WWF or WWE?
Oh,
God damn.
WWF.
That's a surprise
dog.
question, dog. I didn't know you were going to ask me
WWF,
shit like
what
that.
do you mean, bro?
Why?
Mankind.
Uh-huh.
The fucking Dudley Bros.
The Dudley Bros.
Who else? Fucking, that's pretty much it. I don't know.
Scotty Tuhati,
Scotty too fucking
Rikishi?
hot, cuz.
Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah, Kurt Angle, but like skinny version.
Why did everybody always hate Kurt Angle?
Because he was the American.
Yeah.
Well, he used to be fit with The Rock heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
Mankind.
yeah, yeah.
Period.
Fool.
Bang. That's it.
Greatest of all time, Chris Benoit.
Get the
Why?
fuck
Because he
out of
committed
here.
suicide and killed his family?
Yes. nah.
Steroids got to him?
No. Hey, he was the only one that said, hey, dog, it's cool if you hit me with a steel chair in the back of the head. He was the only one that was down with that shit.
The fool that I think was the downest was Mankind. Because he'll get thumbtacks
Yeah,
on his face.
Mankind
He'll
was-
fly off.
That's it.
the
That's all I gotta
cage.
say.
I always thought Mankind was Kane. I don't know why.
thought it was the same
I
person?
thought it was the same person.
See, you're fucking.
Hey,
You're
speaking of wrestling, bro, did you guys ever be in your tighty whities with knee pads and elbow pads in your room and like wrestling pillows?
Nah, it's gay.
Just me?
I used to wrestle my brother.
I used
to-
My brother's 4 years older than me, so I used to fucking suplex that nigga.
Yeah.
Throw him off the bed.
Yeah, I
he
used-
would love that shit.
I used to wrestle pillows, dog. I remember
This fool had no brothers or what? Yeah, no
I had a
brothers?
little sister, bro. I had a
that's
little
what it
sister.
was.
Yeah.
his
So I
older
had to
brother-
wrestle pillows.
I have
dog.
a little brother and an older
You would
sister.
wrestle that nigga, right?
No, my sister.
You would wrestle your sister?
Yeah, she got pedigreed a lot. Like a lot.
I used to love
I
Triple
remember-
H. Triple H is my all-time
She got
favorite.
Chris Benoit.
Triple H with the water bottle. Shout out to
You
that
know
guy,
Trying
bro.
to play the game.
And then
The
he would
forehead
do
one?
the. Who would do the
Stretchies.
edge?
He was part of the-
That was him, huh?
Yeah, he was part of
Your
Fucking
stretchies
guys.
like the forehead. That's Chris Benoit, right? Like
No, that's Edge, no? The spine
Edge.
breaker.
Edge.
I don't know, bro. I
I
don't
remember
know.
being on
Her
top of the
forehead hurt a
bureau,
lot.
like on the dresser, on the bureau, about
the
to
bureau.
fucking on the bureau.
I was like, what? dresser.
On the dresser,
They
bro.
call it.
I was on the fucking bureau.
Find those shits at Purple Swami.
Hey, you go to IKEA? Hey, can we help you find anything? Yeah, I need a bureau.
Oh, what? We don't sell burritos here, sir.
Bro, a
sell
burrito.
burritos Go
What
across
is
the street
this
to Del
fucking-
Taco, get you a burrito.
What is this, a rancho? Fuck out of here. Oh my god. This is so
He
burrito.
looked at me like burro, like with his eyes, like, you know? I'm all like, no, what?
Oh shit! I
It's like a
remember
dresser. I'm like,
I was
oh.
on
Yeah,
top
it's
of
a
the
tall
dresser,
dresser.
about to body slam the pillow on my bed, and my mom walked in like, "What the fuck are you doing,
I
bro?"
thought you were gay, huh?
And yeah, I think she still thinks that.
Thought he was retarded for sure, bro.
I have had a lot of best friends, dog.
Bro, one time my babysitter, because, you know, I got like
That
we were
babysitter.
rich.
Sick ass
We
fool.
were the only fools that could afford a babysitter on the block. My dad had like a good company job. My babysitter walked in on me, kneeing my best friend that lived down the street in the back.
Oh,
but I was
shit.
on top of him and he was laying down sideways. And I was kneeing him.
Fuck yeah.
And she walks in, I'm like this. And I was like, oh shit. And then she just left. And I was like, that shit probably look hella gay, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Some
probably thought
gay-ass
you were
wrestling
giving back
moves.
shots.
How old
bro.
were you?
I was like 9,
Still can't bone her.
10.
I remember, yeah. Like those are the days, bro.
We
Fucking.
used to wrestle in the front yard, in my room, in the back. Any chance we get, we would wrestle. And one time the same fool had a fucking birthday party at his shit, and then we were all wrestling, and my fucking brother used to love, he would be like the Hardy Boys. He used to love fucking
Yeah, Hardy
flying
Boys
way.
are the shit.
So
Yeah.
one time we're all wrestling, and then somebody fucking kicks this fool, and he flies, and
fucking
fool lands on a
fucking
brick.
Hardy Boy
Boom!
right now, dog.
Yeah, dog. Scotty too hotty, G.
Land on a brick, cut his fucking head open.
I'm glad you asked that question, bro.
That's a good
It was a
question.
surprise question, but I'm glad you asked it.
Kane, the Rock,
Wrestling was part of my
the
childhood.
fucking Rock, bro.
Yeah, dog. If I swear to God,
Jabroni? Shut your ass up.
I don't watch
jabroni.
wrestling anymore.
Yeah, me.
But I think if you're our age, kind of, and you didn't watch wrestling, like something's wrong with you, dog.
Yeah.
Like I hated the people like, oh, my parents don't let me watch that. Like
Fucking
what?
gay, dog.
Joto.
where were you?
What did you watch? Fucking
Where would you watch it at?
in my room.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Where
Bro,
you
I'll be in the
watch it
living
at.
room and I'll fight my sister for the control or my dad. And like, I want to watch wrestling.
You fell for that.
I used to
one.
watch for wrestling.
Easy,
and then
bro.
my sister and my dad would be like, you know this shit's fake, right? I'm like, it's not fake.
Yeah,
If it's fake, why is he bleeding?
Yeah.
Why is there blood?
Yeah,
Let me
well-
hit you with a chair, see if you like
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, you know it's fake. And I couldn't get it. I didn't understand that it was like...
It's
not
semi-real
fake.
though, right?
It was not fake. It was just...
Remember when?
It's
scripted.
Scripted, dramatized, maybe.
Yeah,
but the
you're-
putazos are
you're real.
putazos, dog.
You can't fake blood.
You can't fake a putazo, dog.
Hey,
you can't fake a suicide. You know what I mean?
you look
You
at
can't
those.
do that, bro.
R.I.P. Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. Eddie, bro, that fool had a heart attack.
bro.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
he was
had a
on
heart
Yay and steroids.
Well, everybody was on steroids and yeah.
attack. Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
He getting fucking body slammed all day.
Hell
every
yeah,
day.
he was just like, what
CTE,
the fuck, bro?
that's where CTE
Fucking
started.
Rack him up, kid. Kid.
I would do fucking wrestling right now.
Yeah, me too.
You guys are
bro.
down?
No.
Too old for that shit.
Fuck around, fuck my back up.
Don't you
and
have a
shit.
cousin that? Yeah, right.
You have
He
a
does-
professional... no.
Yeah, I have
That's
a,
fucking
he's
pretty
actually my
cool.
nephew. He's the son of my cousin. But
He's
I have
big as fuck,
I have
though.
old ass cousins, bro. I have a cousin that's probably like 65 right now and shit. And one of my cousins, she has a son that's actually in the Bay Area doing wrestling, bro.
Like professional? Like
Professional wrestling, bro.
You'd be surprised, like the people that hit us up on the Lil Brown Boys. Shout out to everybody that hit us up, like trying to get a spot. There's this one guy named Wicked something, like I don't know, Wicked. He's a wrestler, dude. But like backyard wrestling, that's next level. Like the lights and
And you got to go super hardcore to make it go
Right.
viral, or else it's just for nothing.
he's
Yeah.
like jumping off of roofs and shit. Like I'm like,
That's
fuck,
crazy,
bro.
The way that wrestling is gonna be a part of young boys and maybe young girls' lives forever. Because you could grow up a little kid, never watch wrestling, and then be playing with another kid, and the first instinct is like, let's wrestle. Like it's like a natural instinct to wrestle. Like you see cubs and like little dogs and shit. The way they play, they wrestle. I think that's the same thing with the human
Here
species.
we go, Joe Rogan
Like,
punch right here.
Fuck with me, dog. I got
Punch.
this.
You've unleashed Joe Rogan punch.
Trip out. So like, let's say there's two kids at a party, right? It's 2005. They're both like 9 years old.
for fucking.
And the A fool is wrestle. And then one of them watches WWF. And one of them doesn't like, all right, but fuck it. So there's always that kid.
fucking wrestle, dog.
Name a conspiracy theory that you believe is true.
Oh fuck! I like these press questions. Conspiracy theory, I think is true. We never went to the moon.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that
that's a
one.
solid one.
Why though? Like, tell me.
Because we never went back.
Because we can't go. They say that we can't go there anymore.
Why?
We don't have the technology.
We don't have VIP access or what? Like, we went there in 1969, supposedly, right? We didn't even have the internet yet. Now we got the internet. Now we got fucking metaverse. Now we got cryptocurrency. We can't go back to the fucking moon, bro.
You know that there's like okay, how many space programs do you think the American government has?
That we know about, or that we don't know about.
Just in general, like how many is it?
Space programs,
29.
So
the government.
It's NASA, right? NASA's the only public one, so they're good at telescopes and shit. But the Air Force has their own. The Army has their own. All the branches of like war or whatever, what the fuck, military.
The military, yeah.
They have their own space programs, and because they're part of like the military, it's all classified. So a lot of these UFOs we see is like our own shit that we use to spy on other countries.
Okay, all right.
Name a conspiracy that you think is real.
Shazam. The movie Shazam
With Shaq.
with Shaq.
Uh-huh.
Something about that. There's a conspiracy about like how he was never in the movie or he was in the movie or some shit like that. Something like that. I don't know. I think that was crazy. That one's crazy.
All right, yeah. Speaking of space, you think the UFOs that the CIA released footage, you think they're really UFOs?
Okay, look. So technically, yes, they're unidentified flying objects.
Man,
So,
That's what they told us.
but a UFO just means there's something in the air and we don't know what it is.
They told us they don't know what it is.
It doesn't mean like that's an alien from this planet that's here to fucking dissect
Have you ever
us.
been interviewed by a cop?
What do you mean interviewed by a cop? Like
Have you ever been
interrogated?
interrogated? And they ask you something you know what you say? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that object is. But they know what the fucking object
So you're
is.
talking about like it's human, humans. That's what humans do. When they ask you about something that you do know, and you don't want to tell them. You just say, I
Hey,
don't
it's
know.
unidentified, bro. You know what I mean? But they know.
All right, let's play a game. You guys ready?
I'm ready, dog.
All right, let's play a game. Which one of these two are more likely to give you cancer? I'm gonna give you two things, and you tell me which one's worse for you. Okay?
Okay.
Ready?
This is easy.
Hot dogs or Roundup weed killer?
Roundup weed killer. That's for the grass?
Yeah. Which one's more?
Hot dogs.
If you inhale or drink some weed killer or eat a hot dog, which one's gonna give you cancer?
Hot
faster?
dogs.
Frankie. Okay, you're both correct.
Yeah, bro. Hot dogs, bro. Like
Yeah, dog. What the fuck?
nothing
bro?
in life, it looks like a hot dog.
The
Like,
710 and the train tracks right there on Vernon.
the fuck?
Literally, that's where hot dogs come from.
Oh, Farmer
Oh, I
John.
get what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Think about that.
I
That
used to
stink.
I used to work at an eye doctor close to there, and all of the people who used to work at that factory would be my patients. They
Ah.
used to tell me all the secrets.
Yeah.
It's slave labor. Like you can't take a break. You can't piss. People piss on themselves instead of going to a restroom because
Get
you'll get
the
fired.
fuck
No
out.
way.
Old ladies way. Old little ladies and they come with their coin purse. You know, like, oh, I need to get my glasses.
Alright, let me get back on podcast.
Are we gonna boycott hot dogs?
Farmer
Because
John's.
right now I'm like,
God damn, man. I
Which
love
one will
hot
give you
dogs.
cancer faster? Which one will give you cancer faster? Coffee or salami?
Salami.
coffee.
Salami.
It's processed food, bro.
It's because they put this thing in there that makes it not spoil.
It's like weenies.
And
It's the
once
same
you
question.
warm it up, it creates like this phosphorus chemical, and then you consume it, and it gives you cancer.
Yeah.
All right, last one: bacon or gasoline?
Ooh.
What gives you cancer faster, bacon or gasoline?
It depends. Where's the bacon
It
coming
depends.
from?
Is it 91,
'Cause
87?
Farmer John's.
Oh yeah, bacon.
Oh yeah, dog.
You'll die
Gasoline.
if
Gasoline will
you-
give you cancer faster.
You think gasoline?
Yeah.
And you're saying bacon?
Bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah, dog.
What the?
There's a trend, Frankie. Processed foods. If you catch a pig, if you hunt a pig, and you make the bacon, maybe not that bacon,
Bro,
but this
is
Farmer
why-
John
this is why We
bacon.
should go back to Mexico and live in
check
the
it out.
ranchos.
The thing is this. Have you ever? How do you eat pig? You have to fry it,
Right.
or you have to grill it.
Right.
All right. You can't eat pig raw.
Yeah, you
You
get.
can't just take a bite out of the pig and eat that shit. You'll fucking die. Pigs they're dirty. They eat their own shit.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes down to it, is like anything you have to like cook or fry or add something to it to change the chemical compound down at a molecular level.
Okay, Joe Rogan.
You know what I'm saying? That you shouldn't be eating that shit. You feel me?
Okay.
But why is huevo con weenie so bomb? Why is hot dog wrap, bacon wrap hot dog so bomb? Like
So fire.
The best food is the worst for you. It's kind of like Adam and Eve. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to eat. The snake tells you to
I
eat.
tried being nice and like I created like bacon sushi, so I ate it raw.
You ate bacon raw,
Yeah.
and what happened?
That's probably why you feel like this right now.
Yeah, dog. You're hallucinating right now.
I'm getting cancer.
It's like, that was 2 years ago.
Like,
Yeah, dog.
I try to be funny. Sorry. Try to be funny.
That was
Sorry.
funny, dog. That was funny.
Yeah, but processed foods lick ass.
All right, here's another one.
All right. I mean,
Did you know that doctors in the 70s thought that babies couldn't feel pain?
No way.
So, if a baby had to if a baby was crying or had surgery or needed anything, they wouldn't give it anesthesia. They wouldn't put her to sleep. They will operate on the baby while it's crying and still alive. So that's why back in the 70s, a lot of babies would die like at early from childbirth, but it was just the doctors performing surgery on them because they're born with something fucked up. Not until the 80s they found out like, oh shit, babies feel pain.
this podcast took a turn.
That's
bro.
crazy, bro. Like, who are these doctors, bro? Like,
That was like common. When you go to medical school, they will teach you that babies don't feel pain.
that's crazy, bro. I don't even understand that right there. Like, what are you even saying to me right now? What the fuck, bro?
Welcome to the Lit on It podcast.
What the fuck is that, bro? Give me your phone, dog. Give me your phone,
more.
dog. What
more.
the fuck is
I got
this?
more. All right,
Hey,
here's another
fool,
one.
you're a baby. I don't feel shit,
Babies feel the most.
right? That's when
That's what
you're.
I would think.
When you're feeling
You're the
emotional,
littlest,
what do people say? You're acting like a baby. Like,
Sensitive.
shut up, baby. Sensitive.
So now babies are sensitive, but back in the day, like, oh, babies don't feel pain. It was like one of those like witch tales. All
And
wild
you're
tales.
telling me we went to the moon.
in the 70s, 10 years after we went to the moon.
Thank you. Conspiracy that I know is true. We didn't go to the moon. We were in a race with Russia, and we just propaganded our ass.
They went to Hollywood and they made a movie.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
looked like it went to the-
Exactly, bro. You got it there, dog. Hollywood, dog. Get it
cameras.
together.
They were underwater when they did that shit.
And babies don't feel shit, so next time I see one, I'm gonna kick it.
Next one. Favorite non-Mexican food?
Ooh.
Oh shit! A hot dog.
First, my first thought.
Mexican.
He said hot dog.
It'll be Peruvian, Japanese.
First thought,
Indian.
Thai food. That was my first
Thai
thought.
food's so
That was my
bomb.
first thought.
Some pad thai?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That was my
Chicken
first
fried
thought.
rice. I love iced Thai coffee, whatever. Thai iced coffee.
Yeah.
Fire.
I think Thai
No
is up
boba.
there.
Fuck the boba.
Yeah, fuck boba. Who wants balls in their mouth?
Facts. It tastes like shit.
Yeah, that's my first thought. Thigh. If I really think
What's
about
that,
it,
thigh?
thigh.
I mean, yeah.
Chicken thighs from KFC. You know what I mean? Nah.
seafood soup like that tomcat, that spicy.
Oh, it's
Okay,
like
like-
Madre style with the
that-
flyer.
yeah, yeah.
Cajun
fire.
shit is fire. Cajun shit is
shit.
fire.
Uh-huh.
I fuck with like Brazilian fucking churrascarias and shit. Like, that's fire.
That's the one where they have the meat to your table.
Yeah. That's more
fire.
like an experience.
I
you
just
know,
don't have
but-
the control to stop. Like, I'm a big boy, and when you keep bringing meat to my table, pause.
I feel that.
Like, I just can't stop. Even though I'm full, like, I can fucking
Yeah,
more. you know?
more, yeah.
And then I feel like shit after.
Put it in my pocket.
But hold on, hold on. Italian is fire too.
Fucking
Italian
filet
is
mignon in my
good.
pocket.
Italian is alright.
Italian is tricky to me because
Italian
it's
is
kind of like
whack.
pasta and tortillas. Pasta and tacos. Pasta and tortas. It's like bread.
Yeah,
So we're falling
yeah.
victim to the bread. You feel me?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Thai. Or should I
Because
say
if you think about the
Thai?
sauce from like Olive Garden, like the fettuccine alfredo sauce or the red sauce, the tomato sauce, is like it's aight.
It's from a can.
But what really gets you there is the breadsticks.
Yeah.
The salty ass buttery breadsticks.
And the yellow peppers
So
in
you're
the
saying
salad.
You're saying Thai food.
Thai food.
Hey, when I go to my go-to meal at Olive Garden is the endless salad and breadsticks.
That's fire, dog.
And then my lady's never gonna finish her meal, so I eat half of her fucking fettuccine.
Tour of France or whatever, Tour of Italy.
Yeah.
We got it, dog.
Bro.
Easy.
We're out of there $30.
It's 30 minutes.
But if you order like 2 entrees, $65,
Yeah.
$70.
Fuck that.
Chales, I'm in there budgeting.
Man,
On
you
a
catch
date.
me at the pier, bro. At the fucking
San Pedro?
yeah.
Fire.
Is that Mexican?
No,
No, that's kind of like Cajun,
Cajun,
right?
yeah.
That's Cajun, like
Yeah,
Southern
then fuck
American.
it.
That's a mutt.
Bell peppers,
They
onions.
thought they got down.
Low key, it's a vibe.
It's fire.
Because they got the banda there now.
Oh, okay.
The grupos.
It's a swap meet.
Low key. First time I went there, I'm like, fuck, white people, like San Pedro. I never go to
Yeah,
San
yeah,
Pedro
yeah,
so
yeah.
far. And I'm in there and I'm like,
That's a vibe, yeah. And you're next to the water.
There's
That's
beer.
cool. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That shit was tight.
Yeah, Thai food.
All right, Transformers or Fast and the Furious?
Transformers, dog.
Why Transformers?
Because like
I'm gonna say Fast and the Furious.
Transformers, bro, because like they fucking battle and they transform into like super ass, like dope ass cars and then like airplanes and shit.
Transformers. All right, go. Tell me why. Tell me why Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Furious, I'll
Fast.
tell you easy. I had a binder with pictures of those cars.
You know what? You win. You win.
I had
Dollar Tree and got himself a binder.
I had that game.
Like playing cards of each car.
No, like magazine, like,
Midnight Club
magazine
magazine,
pages.
JDM,
Yeah,
Midnight
the
LA.
rims and shit, like the neon lights. Like I had that game. I forgot the name of the game. Is it Need for Speed? It's probably not Need for
Yeah,
Speed.
Need for Speed or Midnight LA, Midnight
Midnight Club.
Midnight Club.
And you used to do the drag races and shit. You hit
get
the
money.
turbo, you get money. That shit shaped my life. Transformers didn't come out to like what 2010
Yeah,
or
you
something
know
like
you're
that.
right. My bad.
Bumblebee was cool. You know what I mean? Megan Fax.
Megan Facts. Megan Facts.
Megan Facts.
Megan
dude.
Fax
Megan
was
Facts.
fire. You know what I mean? But
fine.
you know what I mean? But
Shia LaBeouf, underrated actor.
oh yeah.
I think so. He's
I'm a
hard.
closeted Shia LaBeouf fanboy, dog. Like
fool's hardcore.
he just be
He's-
getting too much shit.
He's Kanye without the fucking like
He's Frank-
bullshit.
he's
he's
a-
the real Kanye.
I like that.
You know that Kanye before he started his own
He's the
brand,
Frankie of the Lil Brown
he
Boys.
went to Shia LaBeouf's closet and just he goes
Yeah.
and took all his clothes and got
his
all
shit.
his drip.
Yup.
Yeah.
So all his drip that he's wearing is just Shia LaBeouf's style.
Yup.
Yeah, he's the Frankie of the Lil Brown.
Yeah, I fuck with
what
Shia
do you mean
LaBeouf.
he's a Frankie? Like he's the one.
But he's been getting
Shia
a lot of
LaBeouf
shit,
is
dog.
Frankie.
I mean, he has his own problems.
Like what?
Explain to me how he's the Frankie of.
Yeah, we're bad boys, dog. We just like to rock and rock star shit.
Would you say you're more Shia LaBeouf or Pete Davidson?
Shia
I'm
LaBeouf.
fucking Shia LaBeouf? all
Fuck Pete
day,
Davidson, bro.
Serio, fuck that.
Lame ass vato, dog. No respect for his elders.
Damn.
Hey, you think it's cool to like bang a bitch that's married with kids? Would you
Yeah,
would you
I've
do that
done it.
if it's Kim K? Like fuck it, fuck Kanye.
Yeah, I've done
Honestly,
it.
off some respect shit, I'm just that type of person. Like,
Depending.
I wouldn't get myself involved.
Depending, like if she's like super.
I'm not that thirsty for the clout because that's now Pete Davidson for the rest of his life has the clout
But
forever.
that depends on a lot of the woman. Like if she's like really like over that fool, or trying to get like beyond like or take a step forward into like a different.
I have my own conspiracy about that.
What is your conspiracy?
So Pete Davidson and Miley Cyrus,
That's what I'm good for, kid.
they threw a New Year's Eve party.
At a gay club.
They threw a party for New Year's.
At a gay club.
I think Pete and Kim were both on the same vibe. Like, let's get some clout off this little fling, you know? Like, I want my name out there. So they're like, yeah, me too, because she was on SNL. They're like, oh, this could work. And I think it was just a stunt. You know, like even for Kim, I think they're renewing the Keeping Up with the Kardashians shit. They need
got
content.
canceled. They got canceled.
Yeah, they're not doing another season. Either way, I think they just need content or like buzz so people tune in to the shit that's coming out that's with their name.
Everything Kim Kardashian or the Kardashians do is all for like
It's
just content.
it's a play. Yeah, it's like a PR. You
And
know,
I think
like,
Kanye didn't understand what he was getting himself involved in, and they came to a point where like he was like, "I'm just done with creating content. Like I'm done." And she's like, "No, content is first before the family."
yeah, anything.
Whenever
for the
a
content.
girl, you have babies with a girl, and she doesn't want to have a
Content
baby.
before the family. God damn.
Think about it, fool. She had babies. She made other girls get pregnant and have the baby instead of
surrogates.
having the baby. Whenever a girl like, I want to have your baby, but I don't want to have your baby.
Right.
It's like, bitch, you're gonna me as a Mexican, like
fake
Mexican
baby.
macho man, like you're gonna have my baby.
Yeah,
dog.
and I'm gonna take care of you.
It's a
And
fake
I got
baby.
you. And she goes, no, I could do it the way where somebody else has the baby.
Yeah.
And then don't worry, we'll figure it out. That right there is a huge red flag.
It's
Like
weird,
her whole
huh?
life is fake.
Weird. Is it even your baby?
It's not.
a fake
it's
baby.
Her fucking
Right,
level
right,
and then
right.
his sperm inside another girl's body.
It's
So
like a
technically-
microwave.
So they're saying that Kanye only acknowledges 2 out of his 5 kids as his, because she had 2 of them.
Yeah.
North, and some another
next
one.
one.
And then the rest of them were all surrogates. And he doesn't even like. He pulls up to the pad and he says what's up to 2 of them, and he ignores the other 3.
Yeah, they're like TV dinners. You put them in the microwave and they come out. You
So
know,
he doesn't even acknowledge them.
That's
They're like
crazy, bro.
TV
Imagine.
dinners.
you like that?
Oh no!
His kids are like TV dinners, bro. That's crazy.
Fuck, they're chicken nuggets, dog.
They're dinosaurs.
All right, so thank you for watching the Lit Out podcast. This part of the episode is done. Part 2 is coming right after this. You're not even going to miss it. We're now switching over to our Patreon special episode that you can only catch on patreon.com/thelitoutlet. Pay either $10 to $20 a month to watch these special episodes. Get every episode for free early if you pay a month. And yeah, so starting from now on, welcome to the Patreon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this, you're subscribed right now to the Patreon episode. I got the little
Brown boys
in the building. I'm gonna ask him some crazy sexual questions. You know what I'm saying? Everything all the ladies wanted to know. Maybe some of the guys, whoever thinks, they go. I want to give a special thanks to the Little Brown Boys who coming to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? To let out the podcast. Thank you for coming, blessing us with your presence. Make sure you guys go follow the Little Brown Boys on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything and shit like that. Before I let you guys go, is there anything you guys want to promote or tell the people where they can find you and shit like that?
Just pretty much, you said it yourself. Just on all social media, the Lil Brown Boys. Follow our shit for like funny clips and shit, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, dog. I just honestly want to thank you for having us, dog. You know,
Sadio.
This is a collaboration that should have been happening, and God made it happen. You know, we did it, dog. We're neighbors, and I can see us doing more shit in the future.
Facts.
Fucking shout out to your setup, your studio, your followers, all that shit. It was a blast, bro. It was.
Yeah. This is like when you're neighbors with somebody and then you find out, oh shit, the neighbor's cool.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that gets down like how we get down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have the same experience. This was like, I enjoy watching their content and it's fucking super dope seeing like being able to actually collaborate like in real life and having a great experience. It's
Hell
super
yeah.
dope. So definitely watch out for the little Brown Boys coming back on the Little podcast again, researching more topics. We only scratched the surface as far as you guys and what you guys do for entertainment. And there's no reason why we can't have these guys back again. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please like, subscribe, comment as much as you can, share as much as you can. These little things that you guys can do for us really push us up in the algorithm. And I know you guys hear that word all the time, but just share, subscribe, and like. Again, shout out to Little Brown Boys on all platforms.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
This is the Lit Outlet Podcast with your boy Moses, aka Nomo23, and we out, motherfuckers.
We out.
Go.
Peace.